Hello and welcome back to York Sports Network. First round of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic is continuing. We have Lake Forest against Leo. Tip-off just about to get underway. Leo coming in to this matchup with a 4-5 record, playing in the Chicago Catholic White Division. Lake Forest also with a 4-5 record, fourth in the North Suburban Conference, fresh off an unfortunate loss to Glenbrook South, another tough team in the Tosh. So this should be a very even-matched battle. Starting lineups are set, and we are underway. And one of the biggest stories of the day is that Lake Forest appears to be without star Clemson commit Asa Thomas, not in the starting lineup, and not really dressed in his uniform either.
Yeah, he's out there in Air Max 96s, which are notably not basketball shoes, so looks like he will not be playing today, and that's kind of the key to Lake Forest's rough start so far this year. Like you said, one game under 500, but you know, this is still a really good team, and that's going to make this already intriguing matchup even more even. And Leo last year is actually probably one of the biggest benefactors of the Tosh in the history of the Tosh. Is last year they came into it with only one loss. Then they went on and had the closest game against that stellar Glenbard West team of the Jack Tosh tournament, and played really well against other great teams like Lake Forest last year, as well as Rolling Meadows, and really put themselves on the mat and catapulted them into the top 10 of Michael O'Brien's Super 25, and they stayed there for the rest of the season. So this team was really helped by the publicity that is around what a prominent and large tournament like the Tosh can do, and they're looking to do it again this year and propel themselves back into stardom and the statewide light.
So far it's an early Lake Forest lead. Now 3-0 off of the bucket. And it's getting pretty loud in here already.
Yeah, both teams bringing a lot of energy. A timeout.
Quick timeout here by Leo, coached by Jamal Ridley. Gonna want to talk things over. Starting five for both teams. For Lake Forest, number 0, Noah Portleton. Number 2, Tommy Eberly. He was a huge factor in last year's Tosh. Only a junior. He was a sophomore last year and had a terrific tournament. Number 3, Joachim Schaubaker. Number 4, Anthony Mordini. And number 24, Brady Marzella. Starting five for the Scouts. On the other side for Leo, it's number 1, Kevin Jackson. Number 2, Amari Hall. Number 3, Emmanuel Walker. Number 11, Jakai Lewis. And number 20, Malcolm Box.
Malcolm Box, the big man in the middle, bringing a ton of size and strength to this Leo Catholic team.
Trying to feed it into the big man. That's substitute Christian Scott, a senior, and he'll go to the line for 2. Fantastic post player. He definitely has the size and strength advantage on some of these smaller Lake Forest forwards.
Definitely, and you know, this is an inexperienced group last year, as the majority of the starters were all seniors last year for the 25-5 Leo Lions team, as they were a stellar team that really succeeded in the clutch, making it all the way to the sectional final, losing to DePaul College Prep. Really, really good team and really inexperienced this year, but they're looking to turn on the gas here at the Tosh.
Scott goes 0 for 2. And the rebound is cleared away by Mordini. Portleton with it now to Eberly. Eberly with a hand in his face. Now Portleton looking to drive. Off the hands of Portleton, he's able to save it, but it's nonetheless a turnover. Here come the Lions. It's Jackson with it. Over to Walker. Walker finds Scott down low. Fake. Now gets in the lane. No good. And the rebound is cleared away by Marzella. Lake Forest looking to push. There's a foul. No, they're going to call it a travel. And that is the right call. Lake Forest was a dominant team in transition last year. That's how they got the majority of their buckets.
And it was helped out by wing Asa Thomas, who was just so good at ball handling at his size, especially, and his passing vision was spectacular as well. But Leo last year was also a great transition team, which made their matchup very interesting. But this year, so far, definitely much more of a half-court offense so far today.
Full court press being put on by Leo. Kicks it out. Portland for three. Doubling their lead is Lake Forest, now 6-0.
Some cool jerseys Leo has with that sort of tiger print on the shoulders.
It seems that they've switched it up a little bit from last year.
Yeah, last year they had a different text and it was multicolored along the sides, but come back again, still with some of the best jerseys in the tournament, even though switching it up this year.
Still looking for the first points of the game as we hit the 4.5-minute mark. Tommy Eberly gets in the lane.
You can't tell if this is an offensive or defensive struggle, where either team is really good defensively or really bad offensively.
Eberly working in the post. Oh, gets hit to the floor, but no whistle. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. Mordini had it, but last touch was by Leo.
Leo, a very well-coached team by Jamal Ridley, always coaching up his players and helping out with his experience throughout the course of his career.
Jackson can't get it to go, and now it's going to be a foul by Christian Scott. Just like you said, Leo, a very strong team, kind of building off their momentum from the Tosh. They went 25-5 last year, won their conference, made it all the way to the super sectional before losing to DePaul College Prep. So they're looking to really continue that success with a fresh class of players. And now here's Amari Hall with the steal and then the full court score. Coach Lascelles of Lake Forest is not happy. He takes a quick timeout. Score is 6-2 with 3:50 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Fresh subs coming on for Lake Forest. That's Campbell Allen, junior guard.
Justin Scott getting, Ja'Kai Lewis, actually, getting a bit aggressive there with the ball pressing, forcing the foul.
Eberly running the baseline. Already it's shaping up to be a very fast-paced game. Eberly now. Top of the key. That's great defense there by Jackson. Picked up by Shawbaker. Good backdoor cut. Shawbaker has it underneath, and a 3-second violation. Coach Lascelles not pleased.
Those are pretty rare here in high school. They don't call that much. On Cubs a sub. That's number 14, which is
Hudson Scroggins. Leo trying to slow it down a little bit. Scott has it in the post now. An offensive foul, a good charge taken by Brady Marzella in the post. And already 2 quick fouls on Christian Scott.
So they're going to have to take him out, the big man. You never want to see that. Big man always in foul trouble.
Mordini with it now, over to Eberle. And he slipped, and a travel. Taking a look at Lake Forest's schedule, they arguably had their best performance of the year on the road against St. Ignatius, only losing by 2 points, 51-49. And ever since then, with the injury to Asa Thomas, they have not played with the same intensity.
Definitely both teams have actually played the Wolfpack quite well, as Leo also lost at St. Ignatius, but only by 6.
Ignatius, another team in this tournament, the number 2 seed.
Definitely one of the favorites of the tournament. Both these teams are sleepers, though. As we said last year, they were really good by blowing out Naperville North and blowing out Batavia and making the closest game of any out of Glenbard West.
Both teams kind of ran into buzzsaws when it came to the quarterfinals. So far, a very even matchup. 6-2. It's Tommy Eberle with the reverse layup. Can't get it to go, but he gets it back, trying to get into the paint. Nice little slip pass and a foul. That's number 6 already. And we're not even to the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Lake Forest already almost in the bonus. And it'll be Hudson Scroggins, a sophomore, shooting the 2 free throws.
Yeah, Leo being a little sloppy so far today. As we can see, Coach Ridley trying to talk to the ref, but there have been some mistakes on Leo's side when it comes to fouling. And it's going to slow down the game and change the game for sure going into the rest of this afternoon.
Off on the second. A fight for the offensive rebound. But Leo maintains possession. On the drive, can't finish. Leo's doing a good job of getting into the lane, but haven't really been able to convert on all their opportunities near the basket. A full court pass there, and a great one by Noah Portalatin, and that's finished off by Allen. Now a 9-2 lead.
Leo looking for those driving lanes, but Lake Forest doing a good job cutting them off. As well as the post-ups have been blocked out, but
Amari Hall on the drive, he was met with good defense. Now a sophomore, that's Jerry Brown. Brown takes it in the corner now. Hall, step back, 3-pointer, won't go. And cleared away by the Scouts. Portalatin, Lake Forest moving it around the arc. 3-ball from Mordini, can't hit. And a scrap for the loose ball, and a magnificent save there by Schaubacker. As we hit 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Lake Forest generating extra possessions. Trying to combat this 2-3 defense from Leo. A 3 on the way. It's good. Noah Portleton.
Finally a team in double digits, and they're taking a double-digit lead here.
Final seconds of the first quarter. Leo going to hold for the last possession. Gets the screen. Jackson, pull up, air ball. So some much needed momentum for Lake Forest as we take our first break, end of the first quarter. 2 threes from Noah Portleton really helped the offense. They lead this one 12-2. I'd like to take a moment to quickly thank our sponsors, Kelly Stetler of Compass Realty, Elmhurst Camera. They're located on Spring Road. They're family owned and they're loved by the community of Elmhurst. And finally, the Sutter Law Group for all personal injury and defense litigation. Thank you to our amazing small business sponsors of Elmhurst. Back to the action. Leo only scoring 2 points, and they're moving quickly. Oh my, it's like the hurry up offense. That's something you see in football. Jerry Brown sprinted to the sideline before Leo was still in their huddle. But going back to what I was saying earlier, Josh, Leo scored only 2 points in that first quarter. What do they need to do to turn things around offensively?
Well, they need to start making shots, as they probably went 1 for 42 in the first quarter. You know, they're currently on pace for a grand total of 8 points. Some would say that's not great. I would be some.
Only some.
Only some, and I would be some. So they've been feeding their players, but this Lake Forest defense seemed like a nut they haven't been able to crack, as they just haven't gotten really any good shots either. They've just been completely stifled offensively from making shots or even taking good shots.
Tommy Eberly with it in the lane. Christian Scott tried to take a charge, but it freed up some space after there was a no call. Tommy Eberly scores his first 2 points, and the lead's up to 12 now. Jerry Brown with it now, top of the key, feeds to Amari Hall, who gives it to Lewis. Scott working down low.
On Anthony Mordini.
Leo's got to be really careful this second quarter. One more foul puts Lake Forest in a 1-and-1 situation. With such a great coach like La Scala, you got to imagine that this is a team that knocks down their free throws. Eberly pushing in transition. Stops in the lane, puts up the floater, and he gets the friendly roll. Tommy Eberly not afraid of the bigger Christian Scott. Jerry Brown with it, takes it with his right. Oh, plucked out of the air. Good turnover forced by Hudson Scroggins. He's been nice off the bench. Eberly in the lane again. Oh, a nice backdoor cut, but he couldn't get the roll.
Jump ball with the possession. So,
the Scouts to inbound underneath. Oh, he's hit and a foul. Mari Hall does not like the call, but Won't matter. A 1-and-1 coming up for Lake Forest. It'll be Joachim Schaubacker shooting the free throws. Can't hit, and the rebound cleared away by Ja'Kai Lewis. Leo looking to push, met at half court. Getting in the lane, that's Kevin Jackson, but a jump ball is called. Active hands from Lake Forest. 5:52 to go in the first half. Leo still looking for answers offensively. It's Ja'Kai Lewis. Gets in the lane, left hand, he's fouled, and the basket. 3-point play coming up for Ja'Kai Lewis. Eberle manning the offense. Leo remains in their 2-3 defense and a timeout by Coach Lascala. 5:35 to go, second quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to York Sports Network. Eberle, top of the key. Good ball movement by Lake Forest. Portleton kicks. No, they're going to say a travel first. Going down. Lake Forest, they don't really have the size, but they do have the scrappiness to keep up with Leo. We've seen it. A lot of saved balls, a lot of tipped passes leading to turnovers. Christian Scott with it down low. With the right hand, he's fouled. 2 free throws coming up. Looking to avenge himself as he missed his first 2 free throw attempts in the first quarter.
I hope we see Coach Underwood here. I hope we see Coach Underwood here.
Misses them both again. Now Noah Portleton. Eberle gets in the lane and he's fouled. 1-and-1 coming up for Tommy Eberle. He misses. Lake Forest not extremely disciplined at the line so far today. Definitely going to be a point of emphasis for the second half. Emmanuel Walker with it now. Down low. Oh, he couldn't get the roll. Ja'Kai Lewis was looking for a second bucket. Eberly looking to push. Portleton kicks. Mordini to Eberly. Tries to force a pass and he turns it over. Here comes Leo now. Hall, Jackson, over to Walker, fires for three. Can't get it. Lewis tried to go over the top, but Eberly does successfully. Now a foul. Oh, and an unfriendly roll there as he was looking for another and one basket. Anthony Mordini takes a seat. .340 to go. Schaubacker over to Eberly. Seen a lot of minutes being played by some of these Lake Forest starters. Really relying heavily on their experienced players. Campbell Allen with it now. Finds Eberly down low at the block. Loses the ball, but they get it back. And now a foul. Blocking foul on Leo. Another 1-and-1. One more foul that will be in the double bonus. Jerry Brown to Emmanuel Walker. Leo really trying to force the post quite a bit, but Lake Forest has done a great job of taking it away. Noah Portleton on the wing, surrounded by Leo defenders. Lake Forest, quick ball movement. Portleton, head fake, now pull up mid-range jumper is good. A bit of a scoring drought for Lake Forest. They break that as Noah Portleton, now the leading scorer, 8 points. Kevin Jackson, now Walker. Contested jumper, air ball, rebound by Lewis. And the age-old play of when the ball is going out of bounds, you quickly rifle it off your opponent's leg. Works again. Jerry Brown inbound successfully. 2 free throws coming up for number one, or excuse me. A little bit of confusion. That's the 10th foul, but still only a 1-and-1 given. Surprised the coach didn't try and challenge that at all. Nonetheless, it'll be Lake Forest ball underneath the basket after the Campbell-Allen missed free throw. Here's a three-pointer, though, by Tommy Eberle, extending the lead now up to 16 as we hit 1:10 to go in the first half. Jerry Brown with it in the lane. Air ball is looking for a foul. Up the wing to Eberle. Couldn't hang on. Kevin Jackson now. The sophomore Brown has seen a lot of minutes in the second quarter. Walker, it's good. A huge three there for Emmanuel Walker. Leo finally into double digits now. We'll see if Lake Forest holds for the last shot. Down low is Marzella. Final seconds. Hoists one up for three, no good. So that's where we stand after the first half of play. It's the Scouts of Lake Forest 23, the Lions of Leo 10. First half was really dominated by both defenses, especially Lake Forest, as Leo just had no answers on offense, trying to spend most of the time just trying to get into the lane or feed the post. Lake Forest really did a good job of shutting down what was a one-dimensional offense in the first half, and they really benefited from getting Leo into foul trouble early, and they were able to get some points off of bonus free throws late in the half. So we'll take a quick 10-minute break, and we'll be back for the second half. You're listening to York Sports Network. Before we go away, we'd just like to shout out our sponsors one more time. Elmhurst Camera, family-owned and community-loved. Kelly Stetler of the Compass Realty. And finally, Sutter Law Group for all personal injury and defense litigation. Thank you to our sponsors. Welcome back to York Sports Network. Second half underway in the Lake Forest versus Leo opening round matchup. Lake Forest leads this one by 13. Josh Melvin and Gavin Connolly on the call.
Yes, we are back. Particularly, I am back. Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties over here in the South Gym, but hopefully got them cleared up. Leo here looking for a comeback. They did a little better in the second quarter with scoring the ball, putting up a whopping 8 points in that quarter, but still a long way to go, down by 13 so far. And the Lake Forest Scouts defense has really been stout all afternoon.
Definitely, it's been a lot of hustle plays that's really kept their defense afloat. You always hear coaches talking about playing as one unit, not 5 players. Lake Forest is perfecting that to a T in this first half. We'll see if they can keep it up. A lot of minutes were logged by some of their starters, like Eberly, like Portaleton. So we'll see if they have the energy. Here's a 3 from Portaleton off the mark. A near travel, now a 3 is knocked down. Emmanuel Walker hit a 3 at the end of the half there. Now he's heating up.
Him and the rest of the Leo bench trying to get hype, but good closeout there, but a little too overzealous.
Portaleton, very evidently a man of fundamentals. The classic head fake and then the pull-up jumper. Smooth as silk. Batted ball there by Schaumacher, and he finishes. Joachim Schaumacher following the Walker 3. Now it's 4 quick points for the Scouts. Walker now. Taken away by Portaleton. Another turnover. Mordini to the rack. Oh, blocked by Lewis, but the follow-up by Eberly's good.
Yeah, what a block by Lewis. Really got up there, but Eberly basically nulls that out with a nice bucket.
And now a quick timeout by Leo. Coach Lascala of Lake Forest, very pleased. Lead up to 16 quickly. We've seen a little bit more more explosive offense from Lake Forest. Again, turning defense to offense. But 6 straight points in 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Can't ask for much more than that if you're a coach.
Definitely not. Been pretty good.
We will take a quick break. Amari Hall inbounds it to Kevin Jackson. Christian Scott's checked back into the game for Leo. He goes up and draws the foul. 2 free throws coming for Christian Scott.
Already 2 quick fouls by Lake Forest. Seem to have turned the tide in the fouls department.
Meanwhile, Scott calls bank on the first free throw.
Still in a 2-3 zone.
One way to break a 2-3 zone is shooting the 3 ball, and that's what Noah Portland's done extremely well. Now 13 points, the leading scorer in his third 3 of the afternoon, too. Now it's Scott with it, guarded by Mordini. Baseline, and a turnover is forced. Lake Forest all over it. Now Eberle looking to score. Now kicks it out. Another 3 for Portlandton. This time he was short. What an offensive rebound by the smaller shot backer. Eberle thought about a long 3.
A lot of off-ball movement for the Scouts offense, which is why they get such good shots throughout the course of the game so far, as they have more than double the points that Leo has put up.
Down low and stolen by the Lions. Laurie Hall. Now a 3, no good. Scott fighting for the offensive rebound. Ball flies out of bounds. They're going to say staying on this end. Subs come in for Lake Forest. Campbell Allen come in. Portlandton will take a seat. Lewis now inside to Jackson. Jackson drives, can't hold on. Eberle looking to push. Lake Forest has numbers. Campbell, extra pass. Mordini with the left hand, couldn't finish.
Possibly one pass too many there.
Yeah, Lake Forest just a little bit too unselfish. Long pass to Eberle, and he fires for 3. No good. Rebound to the Lions.
Lewis really wanting that post up as he has all game. But the guards of Leo haven't really given it to him.
Inside is Hall, can't connect. Rebound by Marzala. Eberle, more up-tempo play from Lake Forest. Now a 3, won't go. But the rebound by Eberle, and he's fouled. Up to this point, the Scouts have fared very well, despite not having their best player, Asa Thomas, a Clemson commit. Open 3 for Eberle, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, Lake Forest is really taking advantage of all those good 3-point opportunities that they've been given by that 2-3 zone, and really converted well so far today, especially Eberle.
Walker tries to answer. He cannot. And they're going to say out of bounds, going down to the Scouts.
Portland leading the way for the Scouts with 13.
Eberle on the backdoor cut. A quick little give and go there.
The senior guard.
It's been his quarter thus far. Jakai Lewis trying to cut into that lead, and now a quick timeout called by Coach Ridley. The lead is up to 20 now for Lake Forest. And more third quarter action coming up next when we come back. You're listening to York Sports Network. The full court pass for Lake Forest worked to a tee there. Shooting guard turned quarterback Tommy Eberly with the beautiful inbounds pass. Now a 22-point lead for the Scouts. Trying to feed Lewis down low. Using his size and vertical to go up and get it, and puts it home. He's the Lions' leading scorer with 9 points here. Late third quarter. Sophomore Hudson Scroggins is checked back into the game for the Scouts. Open three, Lake Forest, no good, but another offensive rebound. Fighting for offensive rebounds has been one of the stories of the game, and it's been dominated by Lake Forest.
Yeah, Lake Forest has been absolutely spectacular on the board so far today. Completely dominating the slightly larger and definitely stronger Leo Lions team.
Putback was heavily challenged by the Lions, and they take the ball the other way. Now ripped out of the hands of Kevin Jackson. Hudson Scroggins with a nice play. Now Eberly, no good. Mordini finds Scroggins down low. One of the bigger lineups that we've seen from Lake Forest. It's now 41-19 as we hit 10 seconds to play. A foul on the floor.
Yeah, Lake Forest really putting it to Leo. Leo was a favorite of some, particularly Charlie Specht, the wide receiver for the Dukes, who's been helping us out during the Tosh. Now, unfortunately, Leo's wishes of being favorites in this tournament have not really come to fruition so far, as they're down by 20 with 1 quarter left to go here in the game. Gavin Connolly, what is the biggest area in weaknesses of Leo that is causing them to lose in such a way as they are this afternoon?
Interesting way of putting it, but really the main thing has been a combination of turnovers and not adapting to Lake Forest defense. If you look at Leo in their half-court offense, it's basically just been try and rim run as fast as you can, but Lake Forest is playing such a tightly packed defense that they're able to get hands on the ball when the person's driving to the rim, and that's forcing a lot of turnovers because Leo has not been able to. They've not been strong with the ball when they're taking it to the cup. So either you get strong with the ball or you adapt. They have not done either, and that's why they're behind.
And with that, we'd like to thank today's York Sports Network sponsors, and they are the following Elmhurst small businesses: Kelly Selter, A Compass of Reality; Elmhurst Camera, located on Spring Road, family owned and community loved; and finally, the Sutter Law Group for all your personal injury and defense litigation needs. YSN thanks all of our amazing sponsors.
Now back to the action, fourth quarter just getting started. Lake Forest starting with the ball. It's Campbell Allen. 5 out there is Marzella, Scroggins, Allen, Schabacker, and Mordini. A nice little step through, and good. Campbell Allen off the bench. He's got 8 now.
Lake Forest encompassing a lot more movement in this fourth quarter offense. So they finally get it down in the post to Ja'Kai Lewis, but they're going to call a foul here on number 21. That's going to be Campbell Allen.
long inbounds pass underneath. It was nearly tipped and stolen. This is what we were discussing at the end of the quarter, where Leo just needs to be more cautious with some of these possessions, especially now that the clock is not on their side. As meanwhile, there's another steal. That's Schaubacker up the wing to Scroggins, can't finish, but the follow-up is good.
That teamwork, and just as you said, playing as one is really what Lake Forest has done, is no one's really run away with the scoring totals. The main lead on the floor right now is being Allen, but not by a ton. Everybody's contributing in a positive way for the Scouts.
Drive to the basket as Lewis hits the deck. Lake Forest looking to run again. Loses it, and up the wing to Lewis, who lays it in. I thought Mordini was going to attempt a chase down block there. Now foul on Kevin Jackson here in the backcourt. Down low, Mordini can't hit. On the wing, it's Mordini again. Schaubacker. Down low. Backdoor cut. That's a nice play. And a foul. And one opportunity for Henrik Goldsberry. Another senior on this team, his first points of the day.
Yeah, great job. And I bet, you know, as you've saying all afternoon, has been that there's a ton of seniors on this team, and I bet that's part of why they are so good as a unit, is they've been growing up together in the Lake Forest area, and they've been playing with each other for a long time. And in pretty much every circumstance that you've seen, that really helps with ball vision, passing, playing in a congealed sort of way. And that sort of chemistry really helps in the long term, especially now when they're all seniors playing together and laying the smackdown right now on Leo and looking to move on in the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic.
Yeah, just like that, a 25-point lead now. 3 ball for Omari Hall is knocked down. New face for the Scouts on the floor, number 1, Tommy Elliott, in for the first time today. Goes to the hands of Hudson Scroggins. Turnover there. Now another 3 from Hall. Lightning doesn't strike twice for him, however. There's Schaubacker. Some passing and cutting by Lake Forest. And a nice steal there by Jerry Brown. Looking to push, and a foul. Oh, they're going to call a block.
Feet weren't set, and good draw by number 0. That's Jerry Brown, the sophomore. Quite a few sophomores on this team. Leo Catholic, definitely a team to watch for the future, as we've been talking about a little earlier, is that A lot of the seniors were rotational players last year and graduated. Those seniors graduated, so now it's a young, inexperienced team, and look them to be back up in that 22+ win territory in the next coming of years.
Forrest successfully gets it over half court. Goldsberry, and he traveled. Correct call there. That'll stop the clock with 4:22 to go. Kevin Jackson double teamed in the lane, now kicks it out. A long three is too long. Now Schaubacker. And that's a nice block there by Christian Scott. Off of the floater by Portalatin. We've definitely seen Leo picking up the intensity on defense, knowing that it's kind of desperation time for them if they want to get back in this game.
Yeah, possibly too little too late as they're down 21 right now with 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
Jackson to Lewis, and a timeout call. Coach Ridley's going to want to talk things over. Full timeout. We will take a quick minute break. Josh Belvin, Gavin Connolly, you're listening to YSN. Final 3 minutes here. It's now or never for the Lions if they want to keep their Jack Tosh and Charlie Speck's Jack Tosh Holiday Classic hopes alive.
Steal here.
No, Christian Scott gets it back, and an offensive foul. Lake Forest, their bench still has tremendous energy. A good reflection of their team as well. Back to the action. 2:08 to go in the fourth quarter. And since Leo is playing on the court, we'd like to give a quick shout out to the Leo Lions Club of Elmhurst. The Lions Club is an organization that puts together charity projects to support, or community service projects to support our community and certain charities. So shout out to the Leo Lions Club of Elmhurst. Final 2 minutes. Lake Forest with it on the wing now.
Lake Forest love that top of the key off-ball screen. It really gets them a lot of good drives. A nice little find there. Elliott with it. Good bucket.
Great play.
Putting up 50.
Yeah. Lead back up to 21 now. The benches are starting to empty for Lake Forest. 2 new faces. That's John Nikitas, a junior guard, and Aiden Huthenwiedel, another junior guard. And number 12, Josh Bell, has checked in for Leo. Walker with a quick 3, no good. So we hit the final minute of play.
Yeah, Lake Forest has really ran away with this one, playing really, really well, and they're looking like contenders for the rest of the Tosh, like noted YSN founder Bobby Hessling voted for, winning this top quadrant of the bracket here in the South Gym. As we shall wait and see how Asa Thomas, the stellar guard for Lake Forest, is doing, to see if they can really make that deep run that Bobby predicts of them. But so far today, they look like they got a lot of depth around him that are even able to put up points and still score, despite the lack of their Clemson commit.
Foul on the drive there for Leo. Kevin Jackson shooting 2 free throws. And now a technical called on Leo.
On number 2, that's going to be Amari Hall.
Some colorful language being expressed. Likely some frustration given the way how the game has not gone in Leo's favor.
They're going to honor the shooting foul first and then go in. Or a technical on Lake Forest?
No,
I guess shooting foul on Leo, technical on other way around.
Yep. Technical was still on Hall, but they are going to give Kevin Jackson his free throws. And now we'll make our way to the other end of the floor for some more free throws.
Everybody's favorite part of basketball. Revolutionized and changed the game by James Harden to make it more entertaining. He was like, you know what people love to see? People standing still, a man dribbling and a man shooting with no contest. Does a good job there. But James Harden, a real fan of that. Same with Trae Young, a little Joel Embiid action.
Teammate of James Harden.
True dat. Makes it once again a 21-point lead.
Doing his best James Harden impression there is Aiden Huthenwiedel, going 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And now the sideline inbound. Final 20 seconds. We'll see if Lake Forest has dribbled this one out, given that they are no doubt winning this one and improving to a 500 record, 5-5, and they will advance to the second round of the tournament.
And they will find out where they will end up playing. I want to say whoever the team that won prior to this, which was Riverside Brookfield.
Indeed.
So tune in tomorrow, Riverside Brookfield versus Lake Forest and Leo versus Schaumburg. Sure to be two very good games. And congrats to Lake Forest. I'm moving on.
That'll be it for this stream for York Sports Network. For the entire crew and Josh Melvin, I'm Gavin Connolly. Final score, Lake Forest 52, Leo 31.
Well, I am here with Mr. Aberley, who was the star player so far today with Asa Thomas out. You know, what do you think you did really good in this win today?
I think our team did a great job moving the ball, and obviously with Aces going down, guys need to step up, and thought we did a really good job of doing that today and filling in on different roles.
Yeah, and you guys played awesome as a team. What do you think really helps you guys be able to play so well defensively, have great communication, and absolutely stellar off-ball movement as a team?
I think we've done a good job in practice of working on that. Our defense hasn't been great all year, and I think we've really picked up the intensity, and in practice we've really focused on that.
Well, wonderful. Congrats, and glad to see you win, and good luck in the future. Now we will have coach of Lake Forest join us, Phil Lascala.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? The camera's right over there. Wonderful. So congrats on the win for today and against a good team in Leo. How'd you guys really prepare to try and take on a team that went 25-5 last year?
Well, obviously, defensively, we said that was going to be the biggest key. We had to rebound the basketball and box out and don't let them go hard to the offensive glass. We actually played them here last year, and they killed us in transition and going to the offensive glass. So that was something that we really wanted to work on and make sure we took that away.
And, what are you really proud of? This was a huge win for your team and some great momentum, even without your star player, to keep on moving when you guys face Riverside Brookfield tomorrow and other teams in the future.
Yeah, we got our hands full going forward, but these kids play really hard, and that's all I can ask for.
All right. Well, good luck and congrats on the win.
All right.
And I'm Josh Melvin with York Sports Network. Thanks for joining us, and see you all in an hour or so.